All right. And that takes us live. Good evening, everyone. This is the Armchair Dragoons. Oh, it sounds like I'm having a hard time saying words tonight. Let's see how long that lasts. We are the Armchair Dragoons, and this is our Saturday Night Fights. We're picking up on a theme that we had from just last night. And oh, check it out. Here we go. We're going to look at it. It is the Battle of Eggmuhl. That's right. It's the 1809 campaign. Well, first of all, I should forget. We have Mike, OJ's dad. How are you tonight?
I'm good.
And he's the other that has shown up. It's one of the great joys we have of dealing. And I think Mike, you're up on your Mike is up on his mic again. Unfortunately, tonight we're getting our. I know the new Star Wars movie is coming out, but we can't.
A little bit better there.
That's great. Thank you. But we have. We always wonder how many folks are going to show up. But one of the things we want to do over the holidays, we're going to have a very, very big battle, I hope, of Commands and Colors Napoleonics. And so I'm going to take this opportunity. And if you've never seen Commands and Colors Napoleonics, this is going to be your opportunity to learn how it plays. And I wanted to give a special shout out, by the way, to the website Prometheus in Aspic. If you haven't had a chance, go take a look at it. Check it out. It is a really, really wonderful. It's a wonderful site to begin with. But the thing I really like about it is that it has an approach to Commands and Colors Napoleonics. I tried for a long time to figure out how I wanted to play this and how I wanted to do this. And finally I decided that this look is what I wanted, and I hope you can see it right there on the battlefield. All of the lovely big troops and the big hex squares. But before we go too far, let me tweet all this out. There we go. All right. And hopefully that will get our friend Brant's attention so that he will come on over and play. And let's see who we get. Let's see who we get to join us. There we go. I think I'm good. All right. So, Mike, you have never played this system before, correct?
Not that I recall.
All right. Let's get it started. The first thing you need to know is that the battlefield is divided into 3 areas, and you see these candles.
Yes.
They divide that is a sector over to now. It's relative to where you're sitting. So this is my left, your right, over here.
Okay. Yep.
It's both of our centers, and then it's my right, your left over there.
Gotcha.
Right? And so your cards, the cards you're going to be dealt, are going to make specific reference to those sectors and what you can do in those sectors. The unit types are actually fairly granular, but they are a little abstracted, so that you're not going to see some of the detailed classifications of Napoleonic units that you get in some of the other things. What do I mean? Over here you've got, see in these forests right here, you've got Austrian line. So you have line, basic type. You've also got, in the woods over here, you've got Grenzers, who are your lights. Okay? And then you've got back here, you've got, some more line. Up here, you've got foot artillery. And then over here, you've got light cavalry. I think that runs our classifications. I've got much the same thing. I don't think I get anything more special than that. Oh, except right down here, I've got, way in my lower right, I've got a unit of cuirassiers. So those fellows have a very, very bad attitude. And what's going to happen is we're going to get a hand of cards, and it's going to come from over here, and I'll deal them to each of us. And why don't you, I think you should be able to grab green, because I think that's the color I've got set up over on the other side, so why don't you grab that color? I'm going to deal you a hand of cards, and that hand of cards represents your ability to issue commands. And when every turn, the first thing we're going to do in our turn is play typically one card. And that card is going to allow us to do a variety of things depending, but most of them say activate a number of units in a particular sector, left, center, or right. And then you're going to move that. Now, what we're going to do is the first thing you do is you move those units. The movement of units, and each of us has one of these. And by the way, I'm going to give another pitch for these. If you are a Commands and Colors players, don't use the quick reference sheets in the box. Use these. These are from Commander Sholto, or Major Sholto, I'm sorry, Major Sholto on Board Game Geek. This is a PDF of his work. It's magnificent. It includes, and Mike, you're going to want to scroll yours over to this white page, which is the Austrians and their unique rules. I'm going to stay over here on the French to keep an eye. But if you keep going all the way to the right, you're also going to find a complete wonderful set of terrain cards that tell you what the different terrain means out, but we'll get to that in a second. So when it's your turn to move, you're going to look, and Major Sholto is going to tell us the deal. I'm going to look at my French. Take a look at this French line infantry, if you want to, Mike. You're going to see all sorts of information. Command & Colors Napoleonics is the first game in the series that said, you know what, if you've got a unit that's falling apart, that's lost parts, it doesn't get to keep its full strength. It shrinks. So the French infantry, which starts out at 4 bases, it can move 1 and still shoot. So that's 1 space. Light infantry can move 1 space and still attack, or 2 spaces and not attack. It's all this really simple, I think, iconography. Our light cavalry, my light cavalry, 4 blocks, it can move 1, 2, 3, and still attack. Obviously, terrain affects movement, although strangely, the one big one is hills don't. Hills don't slow you down. We'll talk about terrain when we get there. Everybody moves first, and then attacks come. You do not have to declare attacks in advance. You can watch the results of individual attacks as you go. When we get to attacks, there are 2 types, shooting and melee. Shooting attacks depend on range. Oh, forgive me, I forget about movement. You may never interpenetrate in this game. Cannot do it, no, nay, never. When, however, we get to combat, it can either be shooting or melee. Shooting is done over range, other units block, line of sight couldn't be more simple. Melee is adjacent. If you have somebody adjacent, you can't shoot at them, you must melee them. However, if you are adjacent and still want to shoot somebody else, you can do that. It allows you to do that if you choose to ignore them. How do we manage combat? You see these number of dice right down here? That's how many dice you're going to roll. If a French line infantry unit stands, doesn't move, it rolls 4 dice in shooting. French infantry, having that special column crazy thing, get an extra die in melee. If, however, they moved, this is how many they shoot. And there are terrain modifiers. What are the results? I do not have the fancy, lovely dice because I don't like the way they work, so we use these dice. If you are always trying, when you roll the dice, to roll what you're shooting at. A 1 or a 2 is infantry. A 3 is cavalry. A 4 is artillery. 5 is a flag, and 6 is a saber. 1, 2, and 3 are simple. 4 is simple too, that's artillery. 5, however, that flag, what does that mean? That means you have to run away by that many flags. Every flag requires you to retreat. Most units need only retreat 1 hex. Retreating is done out the rear 2 hexes. So, for example, this unit that's sitting here in Unterleichling, it can only go back to here or to here. If you can't go back as far as you have to go, it costs you an extra base of losses. Now I'm going to check your infantry here. I believe we have a special case in your line infantry. You see your retreat right here on your card? You actually have to retreat 2. It's one of the big downsides, even though you get these big honkin' battalions. Every hit takes off a base. When your last base is gone, that unit is dead. And you get a victory banner, which contributes towards winning the game. Now, so that's how shooting and melee goes. Retreats go. There are some special cases. If you do not destroy the other unit in melee, it gets to attack you back. It's called battle back. Same rules apply, but it's not simultaneous. If you are a unit and win a melee, destroy the other unit, you may advance into its hex. If you're infantry, you just advance. If you are cavalry, you may advance and attack again. One of the great mechanics of this game is the way it manages forming square. If you attack me with your cavalry, and I am infantry, you must ask me, do you form square? What that means is, I will then form square, and at random, you will pick one of the cards from my hand, and I must place it on this board, on my table right here. I lose that card, my unit forms square, and now you only get to roll 1d6 when attacking me. Another special case is combined arms. If infantry or cavalry is attacking a unit, and an artillery piece can also be activated, they can combine their dice. Another special case, cavalry may evade. They may evade all infantry, and light cavalry can evade heavy. Evading requires you must move 3 spaces back, but then the unit that attacks you only hits you if they roll the symbol for horses. In this case, in our rules, 3. What about, though, those other 2 flags? We already talked about what flags mean. That's a retreat. But sabers. In melee, sabers are kills unless the unit doesn't hit on sabers as described here on the sheet. I think the big example the one I would use... Yes, my militia units, I don't have any, but my militia units do not hit on sabers, and it looks like that. Let's go over a little bit of what terrain does. We have trees and villages and hills. How do you interpret these symbols? Trees. You have to stop when entering them. You may not battle on the turn you enter them, except light infantry. You may form square in trees. It blocks line of sight. Shooting into trees or battling into trees costs you 1 of your die. Horses lose 2 die into or out of trees, and cannon lose 1. Hills, no movement penalties. And we see that attacking uphill costs you 1. For horses, it's both ways. And they block line of sight, but you can form square. We also have here a very special type, and that's up here. You've got it. This is a hill with a field fortification. I've actually been on that hill, I will say. And what this tells us is you have to stop when entering it through one of those works hex signs. Infantry and artillery may ignore one flag. And yeah. And you may not form square unless attacked from an unfield. You can see the modifiers right there. Support. A unit that is supported may ignore flags. And I stress may. You can retreat if you want, but you may ignore them. What is support? That is 2 units adjacent. So this French light unit right here in the middle is supported to its left and to its right. I would be remiss if I didn't talk a little bit about what leaders do. Where's our leaders? There they are. They move up to 3 spaces. They support, if by themselves, adjacent units. They can be targeted in both melee and ranged attacks. Careful, because losing them costs you a banner. If they are attached, you can ignore a flag. And we have leadership cards that are flagged, which can give battle dice, but those are on the cards. If your leader is with a unit that suffers a casualty, it must make a leader check. And it must roll 2 dice. And if it rolls boxcars, that leader is dead. If the leader is with a unit and it is wiped out, he rolls 1 die. And that's a D. And if he rolls a 6, he is dead and a casualty and causes a banner. So what's the scenario? This is a battle of which I'm very fond, the Battle of Eggmuhl. This is the French left of day 2. And we are told that on the morning of 26 April, a thick fog covered the entire valley of the Grosse Laube. When the fog cleared around 8 a.m., Austrian General Rosenberg became concerned with his lack of movement from Davout's troops. He assumed this meant that some French troops were on their way or had already arrived. French reinforcements had indeed arrived, and Napoleon wasted no time in joining his front line. On his own initiative, upon hearing Napoleon's cannon, Davout attacked Rosenberg's Austrian at Unterleichling and the woods to the north, pinning them so that Napoleon could bring superior force to bear on Charles' left flank. Davout's division under Friant and Saint-Hilaire steadily pushed the Austrians back. With the support of the Bavarian cavalry, Unterleichling was finally captured, while the fight for the woods rolled back and forth. Convinced that his position was no longer tenable, Rosenberg began to fall back. You are going to receive 4 cards for maneuver purposes. Your commander is Rosenberg. I receive 6, and my commander is Davout, and I move first. To win, you have to accrue 9 victory banners. Unterleichling, which is sitting right here, is a temporary victory banner worth 1 point to the side that occupies it at the start of the turn. So you start the game with a victory banner once you start your turn. Oberleichling.
Good, I need all the help I can get.
Same thing for Oberleichling, which is over here. And if I can get all the way to Obersanding, and it's only good for me, I get 1 banner. Finally, what about these little tactics cards? Well, this is a special expansion for Commands and Colors Napoleonics. It allows you to do special things during the course of the game. They're these red cards. You're going to want to read them, study them a little bit. And if you have any questions, we're sort of going to play this because this is a learning game for you. We're going to play this a little bit open-handed so that I don't feel like, besides, I've already taken a licking today. I'm fine with it, I guess. My son put a whipping on me earlier.
Which explains why he's not allowed to play tonight.
Yeah, right. He's got his show tonight, so...
Oh.
Yeah. So this is the, I want to make sure I get this right. Yes, we are at the French left. So, with the French left, you get 2, and, ooh, well, that's Rosenberg for you. You get 2, and I get 5. So and obviously the burden is on me to attack. So that's what's going on here. So, I believe I forget my counts already. Let's begin by dealing you a hand of cards, which I will do. It's 6-4. It's 6-4 and 5-2. Start with these. Give a good shuffle. Now you've taken green, yeah? Good. I'm white, good. Here they come. 1, 2. Did you get a second card?
I've got 2.
Good. There we go. 3, 4, 5. All right. How many cards do you have?
5.
All right. I need to take one of those from you and grab it at random. Can you lay one of those cards down, just any one on the table? You should have 4. All right.
There you go.
Thank you. Flip it over, put it back in the deck, reshuffle the deck. I have 6, you have 4. Now we split these 5-2. 1, 2, 3. All right, I need you to take one of those red cards and put it down because I think I gave you 3. Now, at the end of every turn, when you're done with your move, you're going to draw a new card. You do not draw a new red card. Those are gone for good unless you're allowed to pick them up because of what the card says. All right. And I believe the rules said that I was to go first. Yep, so I can at least be a reasonably good example of what to do. Oh gosh, we got 7 people already. Hang on. Red Sox, wow. Oh, cool. Hey, B Cafe. B Cafe, good. He's working. Dragoon Commander. The Armchair Dragoons apparently have a commander. I did not know this. He's here. He is here, and he is demanding snacks. There are no snacks.
Oh.
But there is me. There is me.
You have to bring your own.
Yeah, this is definitely your own snack type stuff. All right, let's be a good example here to all the kids at home. I'm going to play this card. I'll let you look at that. I'm going to show it to the folks at home. Attack right flank. I'm allowed to take 3 units, this flank, and come into attack. So here I come. Oh, boy. My French lights can move 1 and shoot, so I move them. These folks move 2. And these folks also move 2. So there, I've moved 3 units as required, or as allowed, I suppose I should say. I am looking at my all my cards, trying to figure out what advantages they confer upon me. All right. I'm now going to shoot you using these lights. I'm going to shoot you into Unterleichling. I know exactly who those units are now that I think about it. Now, again, following what we instructed, my lights, when they move, usually they would be, if they had stood, they would shoot for 5. But they didn't. They moved, so they shoot for 3. But I know that's not the whole story because I'm shooting into that town. So since I'm shooting into that town, I have to look down here and see Infantry shooting into a town does so at a -2. So I get to roll a grand total of 1 die. Here I go. I would like to get a 1 or a 2, because that's what hits infantry. I don't. That is a flag, a 5. You are not supported. You have nobody here. You have somebody to your right, but not to your left. So you must retreat. I don't damage you, but you must retreat. You must take these guys here from Unterleichling. They have to move either here or here. And they have to go 2 spaces.
Yep.
So they
And
go ahead.
yep, that's what I was looking up.
Yep.
All right.
You can grab them
I take
all.
the whole group, don't I?
Yep. Well, you don't have to, but I'm sure you're going to want
I
to.
was.
And the nice thing...
I was just thinking...
One of the really cool things about this, the guy Lazy Boy, who designed all this terrain, he built it so you can do just what you just did.
Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I grabbed some buildings there, but they did not move.
Isn't that cool? So now I've played my card.
Uh-huh.
I've played my card. I have shot at you. You've retreated. And I get 1 card. So, and by the way, I don't know if you know this, but the simplest way to draw a card in here is to just mouse over it and hit a 1. And that'll draw you a single card.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right. My turn. Let's see here.
First thing you want to do is play a card.
Yep, looking them over.
Cool.
And what range do we have? My Austrian Grenzers.
Just about everybody's got a range of 2. You'd want to check your Grenzers though.
2.
They might be a little special. It'll say right on Major Sholto's stuff.
You'll say where?
Right on the cheat sheet.
Yeah, range 2. Yep, I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Just. All right. All right. All right, I'm going to play this card here.
All right, what's it say?
Attack center.
Cool, so that gives you 3, correct?
Yep. That's anybody in between these 2 candles.
Correct.
So I'm going to go... Oh. Get back over there where you belong. No wonder they can't win. They can't stay in line.
All right. So they move 1, not 2.
1?
Yep. Just about everybody moves
right.
1 space unless they're lights.
Yep.
So that's 1 guy.
Yep. And I realize that leader has to go back, but...
Nope, he can come with. He's attached.
Oh, he can come with?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yep. There's 3.
All right. That's it. Now you go and get yourself... Now these fellas moved and I got nobody to shoot at. Yeah, you got nobody to shoot at, so...
These guys... My Austrian lines here and these woods can't shoot?
No, you can only shoot those that you ordered.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Not a problem. And then grab a blue card, correct?
Correct. 1 card. There it is. Turns go fast, as you can tell.
Yep.
Okay. I refuse. I'm learning the hard way that I didn't do enough to develop, I would say, my attacks elsewhere. Last game. I'm trying to avoid that. Unfortunately, you don't always have the cards you want. I'm going to play a little different card. You're going to take a look at this one. You may have one yourself. This is Scout Left Flank. What it does is I'm allowed to move 1 unit on my left, but then I get to go into the deck of cards for next turn, pick 2, keep 1, and discard the other.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to order 1 unit over here on my left, this side of the candles. Murgatroyd. These French line fellas, they're going to... Why didn't you get... Come on now, boys. There we go. I'm going to march up that way. Fortunately, they can't battle because they moved into trees this turn. There is it there. And now...
with a French line, yeah.
Yeah, my lights would have been able to.
Yep.
Come over here. I'm going to take 2 cards, because I get to. Look at them both. Discard the other. Your turn.
All right.
Little photography time, I think.
Let's see here. What's this Elon card?
Oh, that's a goodie.
Yeah.
You don't have to play it. We'll talk about it. All right.
Well, I just wanted to bring it forward so everybody
Yeah,
can see it.
yeah, there you
if
go.
you wanted to talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all.
You're going to get to roll. You get battle dice equal to your command, which in your case is 4. For every symbol you roll, you're ordering 1 unit of that type. If you roll a flag, it's a wild card. And 6s, sabers, don't count. But everybody who you roll gets a plus. They get an extra die in combat.
Okay.
It's a good card. Save it for the right moment to be sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to pull that back in. But
Yep.
I just wanted to pull it forward so that we could talk about it.
Sure thing. So I know he has Elan. That's always good news.
Yeah. I know how well you forget things. Oh, wait a minute, that's me. That's me that forgets everything. Okay, we'll attack right flank. So get to move 3, issue orders to 3 units.
Yep. That's to say you get to move and shoot him.
Yep. And Grinzers, they can't get to your French line troops there, can they?
Let me take a look here. I see. Ooh, I forgot to put my scout card away. That was bad of me. Now you're playing this card. I'm showing the folks. So you're attacking on the right. Let me come over there. Let me come over there. These Grenzers. Oh, they certainly can. Right now, these guys, let's talk about the way line of sight works. These units can stand and hit these guys. They can shoot these guys. These guys can't because the tree is in the way. The forest is in the way.
Okay. These guys can because of the half hex.
Correct.
I'm assuming is maybe the best way to say that, or a way to say that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And if you want to say,
All right.
and if you want to say these guys are going to stand still and shoot, you can do that. You say that's one of my 3.
Yep, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
All right, so that's 1.
Yep. Should we go ahead and roll now, or should
Nope,
I move
you
first?
You must move first.
Gotcha. 1,
2.
2.
All right, now some shooting. Now, your Grenzer stood, I believe they're going to roll 5 dice, but I'm in the trees. And when you're in
Let's see. Granger infantry attack. That 4? No, that's melee.
Mm-hmm.
Where do I see 5?
I don't know if
see
you
a
do or you
5.
don't.
Range stand right here.
Yep.
Am I reading that right? 5 there.
I'm looking at your guys right now. Where are your Grenzers? Where'd your Grenzers go? Grenzer infantry. There they are. Stand 5. Yep. So -1 for the trees. You're shooting into some trees where I am. So you roll 4 dice.
All right.
Looking for 1s and 2s to hit me.
Nope.
All right. So
3 3s and a 4.
Yeah, that's nothing. Wow, that's a little unusual. A lot of pew 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 shooting. All right, so go get yourself a card.
All right. There we go.
This is not quite what I wanted yet. But you don't always have the cards.
So now we have Dragoon Commander and Bayonet Brant.
What? Wait a minute. What's going on here?
He is bipolar.
Yes, but yeah, but I thought, you're watching. Hey, Brant, how's that Army Navy game? How's that Army Navy game going?
Oh yeah, go Navy all the way.
He was trying to watch the Army Navy game at the soccer complex when a nice person came along and turned on a soccer game that they didn't really need to watch. So his aggravation level is pretty high.
Yeah, he didn't want to really watch that game.
Yeah. How? You know what? It's funny. I've been so busy doing tabletop simulator stuff. How did that game come out?
I think it was 24-3 was the final.
Ooh.
Let me double check that while you're
I'm attacking your right.
evaluating your cards.
Sure.
Oh, 31-7. My mistake.
And Army scored 7.
Yeah.
All right, so I have come at you with an attack, right flank 3. That's going to look like this. What do harassers do? How far do the big boys, the big heels, as they say? They move 2. Jeez. yeah, garboons. That's 1. That's 2. Don't take the dice with you, Goofy. And my 3rd is my Grenzers are going to shoot into these trees. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Alright, so put my card away. 5 dice, but those are trees, so I only roll 4. Pow. Alright, saber, flag, and nothing. You cannot ignore the flag, so I'll thank you to evacuate those trees.
This one?
Yep.
The center here?
Yep, and you gotta go back 2.
Yep.
That's it.
No casualties, just has to fall back.
Yep. Doggone it. I am conspicuously unable to hit somebody wearing a bright white uniform. It's really annoying. Your turn, sir.
All right. Let's see, what do we have? Now, hold that one for just a little bit longer. Now, when can I play the red cards? At any point?
It depends on... You sort of have to read the card to make sense of it.
Okay.
You know, and I'll certainly help you through whatever it is that...
Yep. So, I'm going to bring this forward so we can all see it.
Cool.
And I'll read it together.
Excellent. Let me throw it up on the screen. Boom. Call for... Ooh. At the end of your turn, before drawing cards, take 1 friendly unit of any type from your baseline and place it within... Oh. Wow. I don't know as I recall that one. That's pretty powerful. That's pretty powerful stuff. Yeah, you get to drag somebody up from and obviously your baseline is here.
Yep. And I can drag them up next to a leader, is that correct?
It says you may. The unit may be placed onto either a hex with no terrain, comma, adjacent to a friendly leader, comma, or onto a hex with a lone friendly leader.
All right.
So it's either no terrain adjacent or onto a hex with a lone friendly. So yeah.
Right. I'm just kind of looking to where my
I guess the main thing
leaders
is
are.
That doesn't allow you to seize things like this, like the village of Unterleichling, which has a lovely church.
Right.
Which has a lovely.
But my leaders are all But all my leaders are here toward the back anyways. I'm
Yeah.
not sure that that's
Yeah.
going to be that much of an advantage right at the moment.
Right at the moment, right?
And just for rule clarification, say these grenadiers over here,
Mm-hmm.
if they were up here, they can't shoot through,
Correct.
correct?
Other units
Yep.
block.
So I'm going to pull this card back for right now.
Sure thing.
Yeah. All right. I think I can play this one. Scout left flank.
Oh, sure. I'll let you move one, and then you get to peek at some cards.
So I'm going to move my light cavalry.
Mm-hmm.
And they move 2, correct?
I think they're going to move better than that. Let's have a look at your dudes. Poke at your thing here. Typically, they move as much as... Yeah, they move 3.
Okay. Moving up over this hill, does that...
Nope, no,
Do they
that
lose
does
them?
not slow you down. Away you go.
All right.
So there you go. Yeah. That's 1. So that's them. The X's are not in play.
Oh, is he on an X?
Yep.
There we go. All right.
Now you get to draw 2 cards.
Yep.
And you must discard 1.
And what do? Just highlight and hit delete?
Nope. Take it over here. Put it on that discard pile. Just let her go.
Yeah. Duh.
It'll snap too.
All right. I think it's your turn then.
It is. I am low in the good options department. But I will let circumstance be my guide. Probe right flank. 2.
And LSU's quarterback Joe Burrow won the Heisman.
I am mad that Jonathan Taylor didn't get invited to New York. I never expected him to win.
Mm-hmm.
But he should have been invited. It was wrong that he wasn't. But well, and that's a fine choice. That's a fine choice.
Honestly, I didn't even pay attention to who got invited.
Well, it was a big deal here in Wisconsin because of JT.
Sure.
You know, it's like everybody. Let's see. All right. Okay, I got 2. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Hi. Nansuti, superior. Now, in the game you're playing with Doug, Nansuti is a commander, and these are the boys he's commanding. They are no joke. They are no joke. And also on the right, since I have 2, I will finally do this. French take Unterleichling in a way that was far easier than it was historically. All right. This is light cavalry, so you do have the option of evading me, if you wish. If you evade, you're going back here. 3 spaces.
All right.
Your call. The consequence of evasion is that I can only hit you if I roll 3s. Sabers won't count.
Right.
Flags won't count.
So let me ask you this.
Yep.
Is it my light cavalry blocking the artillery at this moment?
Nope.
Okay. Then they will not evade. They will stand and fight.
All right.
Actually, let me take that back because my light cavalry is blocking my Austrian line.
That is correct.
Yeah. We will try to evade.
Well, you automatically get to evade.
Well,
let's be clear about that.
Okay.
So
yep.
you are now going to go back 3 spaces. You have full-on buggered off.
Yep.
And
Cool.
I apologize. It's 2. It's 2 spaces.
There we go.
All right. All right, and I do get to roll my dice on you, but again, only the only my regular stuff hits, not my sabers. So that is my those are cuirassers, I believe. Yep. So I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling 5 dice. Looking for 3s only. Hit you for 1. That's these lights right here, right?
Yep.
Make them go away. Poof. Okay. Hope I don't regret that. We'll see.
All right.
And
My turn?
That I gotta get a card.
Oh, yep.
And you go.
All right. I think we'll play flank attack.
That came out real quick. I'm saying that, Mike. That came out super quick.
Yeah.
2 on each side.
All right. Artillery. No. Take my Austrian line and go against your cuirassiers.
They're gonna shoot.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's 1.
Yep. In my artillery, I have to pick who I'm going to shoot at, or just that they're going to shoot.
No, yeah, you just have to activate them.
Okay. Yep. In my foot artillery here is also going to shoot.
All right. So let's go over here to your right flank.
And my Grenzers are going to shoot again.
Okay.
And at the same time, actually, I think we're going to do it this way. Nope, they're not on the flank, are they?
They're not candle.
Nope, no problem. Forgot about that candle.
Troop.
Boom, there.
All right.
All set.
All right. So you've got 4 shots. Which one do you want to do first?
Oh, yeah, 4 shots?
Yep. These guys can shoot. They just shoot at a lower level.
Oh, okay. I thought they couldn't shoot because they moved.
Nope.
Oh, that was your light cavalry over there.
Yeah. No, it's the deal is the light infantry can move 2 and not shoot. Regular infantry can only move 1 anyway, but if it does move, it shoots at a lower level of effectiveness.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to we're going to work our way from right to left.
Who do you got?
Take my line first, which is move 2.
My guess is that's going to be 2 dice, yeah? Or is that Austrian infantry that moves it? No,
I'm sorry, he's going against your French line troops straight ahead.
Yeah, so that should be 3, no? Oh yeah, it is just 2. Wow. Yeah, they get pantsed if they. All right, so you're shooting from here, these line over to these French line. 2 dice.
Yep. Need 3s.
No, that's
and
1s and 2s.
I get it.
Nope, you need
Get
1s and 2s
3
because you're shooting at. So what did you roll?
1 and 2.
All right, that's 2 hits. Well done.
It's 2 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Miserable business that. These Grenzers.
Rangers going
4 dice.
shooting your. Yep.
Usually 5, -1 for the trees.
One, 2.
All right, that's a hit. Now, those 2 6s are sabers. The 3, yeah, so it's only that. All right. Good shooting, Tex.
All right. And my Austrian line here is going against your
5 dice.
Cuirassiers.
5 dice. I'm gonna hate this, but the trick is you gotta get 3s. 3s is what you want here.
Need Velcro here tonight to roll for me.
Yeah, right.
No 3s.
No
I
direct
roll 3
hits.
every other time.
And the 5 is a retreat, which he can ignore because he has a leader attached.
All right.
Cannon.
And cannon against your French.
The way the cannon
Crusaders.
works is kind of interesting. I rather like this part of the system. You take a look here at your artillery, and it's ranged attack with full blocks. It's melee 3, 2, 1, 1. So we count melee 3. 3 dice.
3.
Mm-hmm.
3 ones.
Nothing. Brutal for infantry.
Nada.
Brutal for infantry, nothing for cavalry.
Yep.
Wow. I think we might have caught a break there. I feel we did.
Yes.
Feel
Get
we
my
did.
card.
You get a card. Got nothing much else to do but attack. I swear, I can't draw a left flank card to save my soul.
You're French. You'd have no soul.
Right. I'm coming up that hill, clown boy. You hear me? I'm coming. Here I come. That's 1.
Coming for a flank attack.
The key is I get to avoid this nonsense. That barricade you got up there.
Yep.
That's 1. 2. 3. No. What am I doing? 3. The guys in Interlikely. So, again, my movement was here, here, and I'm activating these light. Very good. Let's take the easy one first. 4 dice here at the Austrian line.
All right.
Have at you. 1 hit. That's it. And now this. That is going to be 5 dice, but it's uphill. I know that much.
Yep.
I'm just looking. To be honest, I'm looking at my bonuses. Yep. All right, so
Now, the field works doesn't do anything because you're attacking around the side without the field works.
Correct. 5 dice. Terrain, however, hills though matter. The hill still matters. Hill with field works. Usually it would be a -2, but standard hill applies on the non. If you take a look at the hill with field works, it would be a -2, but because it's not, it's a regular, so it's a -1. I don't even want to deal with that -1. So I'm playing sappers. Right there.
All right.
There we go. 5 dice. And I need sabers or 4s. So 4s or 6s. Got you twice. And that's a retreat, which you also cannot ignore.
Move 2 or 3.
I think it's only 1. Take a look at your guns on your card. Does it give them any special retreat? I don't think it does.
Foot. I don't see anything about retreats.
Then it's just 1. We're coming up that hill, as you might well imagine.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to follow up attack these guns.
All right.
5 dice. Downhill. Because now that benefit card goes away. Hills down. -1. 4 dice. Come on, dude. Finish this off. And I do. With that 2 4s, actually. So that kills him. That also means I collect the first of these. And what I do with them, just generally, is I place them down here at the bottom of the map. I need 9 of those to win.
All right. All right. My turn?
Now it is.
All right. Let's give this one a try. Recon and Force.
Oh, that's a nice card. One in each sector. Who do you got?
All right. Austrian line will be going shooting at your French corsairs.
Yes, I'm
these...
shocked. Shocked I am.
Yep. Shocked. I'm going to move these line into here.
Yep.
And this line here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to shoot at your French line straight ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's no sense moving them. So these guys can't shoot because they moved into trees. So that leaves you with two attacks. What do you want to do?
Yep, so I'm going to do the right side flank, my right flank first. Over here.
For what we are about to receive, may the Lord make us truly thankful. Fives.
Yeah.
The 5 dice for 1s and 2s.
Come on, roll low. And
that's 2
got him.
Yeah, you did. I got shot to pieces. And you
get a flag.
Get a flag.
Woohoo!
Put that wherever you
and how many do I need?
We both need 9. 9 is the win.
Both need 9. Yep. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So I get 5 dice here.
Yeah,
we're 3s to hit.
No, we're leaving. Let's be crystal clear. I'm not letting this gigantic battalion of yahoos just shoot at me. So we're gonna evade. I gotta go back to.
All right.
Now you do get your full 5. You get your full 5, but now only 3s hit. Don't hit a lot, please, Lord.
Nothing.
That's what I wanted to say. All right.
But I cannot move. I cannot advance though either, can I?
That's the. You would think I would know this out of hand, but you know what? It's worth. It's worth looking at. I was mostly worried that you were going to just shoot me in the head. Shoot me. That's. Yeah, your battalions are freaking silly.
You care if I go ahead and grab my card while you're looking that up?
Not at all. Let's see here. Bolstering morale, leader escape. Retreats, bolster morale, leader retreat, leader escape. Here we go. Cavalry bonus action. Cavalry breakthrough. You may take ground.
Oh, I can.
Yes, you can.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm not too nuts about that, but that makes sense. That feels right. That feels right historically.
All right, your turn, sir.
I'm just catching up on the chat and realizing that it's entirely the Army-Navy game.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
All these Army guys are upset.
Yeah, I was going to say, we've got a... And one of my best guys is a Navy dude, so... He's happy. Oh, get out of here. Really? I finally get a card there? Good. Now what am I going to do with it? Attack center. 3 in the center. Center. Whatever am I going to do? You're sitting in those trees looking very comfy to me. I don't like how comfy you look. 1. 2. I'm going to activate this light unit right here.
All right.
So, everybody's going to shoot at these jokers in the trees. These guys, at least I think so. These guys are 2 dice each. So I got 2 for 2 into here because they... Actually, no, they're going to be 1 die each. What am I saying? Because you're in the trees. So I'm pretty sure, because they both moved, that's going to be 1 die each.
Those are French light, correct?
No, they're line on the two on the right are
Oh,
line, and then I got so it's 2 2, and then I'm gonna get 4. So this is line, this is line, this is light. So 2 dice. I need 1s and 2s. Although I'd like a 5, that'd be fine. Nothing. All right. These fellows shoot right here. Also 2 dice. That's 1.
nope, I can't delete.
And he's gone. All right, now these fellows, they're gonna also shoot into the trees under Unterleichling. That's gonna be 5 dice, but 4 dice because of the trees. Two hits and a retreat, which you cannot ignore.
And just out of curiosity, you moved, right? So you get 2 dice.
Well, like I say, let me show you.
Yep.
This fella moved here.
Mm-hmm.
This fella moved here, but this fella did not move.
Right, right. But back here on your French line, they get 2 dice to start with.
Correct.
And they did not lose 1 because I'm in the trees.
Well, they should have. Did they?
So wouldn't that just be?
Did they do? Yes, that should be 1 die. Did these either of these jokers? Yes, they did. Let me re-roll. Let me see if I can.
Sorry about that. I should have brought that up sooner.
Nope, you are quite correct.
I was trying to look at things and.
Yep. And so you get 1 guy back. Let me do that. This is a lot easier than if you're trying to do this with real miniatures. I'm just saying. Right. So, but you still must retreat from here.
Okay.
And that's 2. Oh, that's 2 back, which you can't do. So you're still gonna lose that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
So go 1 back.
That's it.
Yep. Because
Right.
you were supposed to go 2, but you could not.
Yep.
And so my OCD is firing. There we go. So that was it. Let me get a card.
All right.
You're up.
Let's see how this works.
Oh dear.
Coordinated advance.
1 2 1.
1 left. Yep. So, this Austrian line is going to shoot here on the left flank.
That's 1.
Yep. And trying to see who's all here in the center. This Austrian line here is going to shoot. And
Okay.
this Austrian line here is going to shoot here at your French light here in the village.
Yes.
And my Grenzers are going to shoot here at your French line.
You know, those guys, my guys are sitting there going, you know, it'd be great if you would give us an order to leave. That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be so great if you could get a card that would allow us to bugger off. Thanks so much.
So let me see here. Let me see. I did 1 here, right?
Yep.
I did 1 there.
Yep.
And I get a...
Oh, actually, you only get 1 here, because look where the line is. Oh, you're shooting
These guys
from
right here?
Yeah. That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yep. And then I get a second one, correct? I didn't do anything with a second. Okay, so this Austrian line is going to shoot straight ahead at
And he can
French
shoot at
line
whoever
here.
you can. You're just activating the guy. You can shoot at whoever you want when the time comes.
Yep. And then my Grenzers are going to activate out here also.
Cool.
We will go from right to left
Good
again,
enough.
just to make it simple. And the Grenzers are going to shoot toward your French line.
4 dice for 1s and 2s.
Nada.
Ooh.
All
Oh,
fives.
no. That is not nada. Those are retreats, none of which I can ignore. Holy cow. You remember what I just said about them wanting to leave? 1,
They left.
2, 3, 4. You just drove them straight to the back. Just want to make sure that...
So nothing on the rules. Okay, they retreated 1 square per dice.
Per flag, yep.
per flag?
You
I thought it was
just-
2. Oh, no. My Austrians is
Yeah,
2. Your
yeah.
French are not. Yep, gotcha.
Right, it varies. But you just push them straight out of those trees. Oh, my goodness. All right, next shot.
All right. Austrian line here in the trees going straight ahead.
5
It's your
dice.
French line.
1,
1
2.
5.
Yeah. He can ignore those. He can ignore those retreats because he is supported here.
Yep.
But that's 2 hits. Very good. Good shooting.
Yep. Yeah. So I probably should have gone for one of the 2 units on the flanks there, just to
It varies.
at least to have forced the retreat, but that's okay.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Austrian line here against your lads in the village.
All right. And is the village? I think the village is -2, correct? Looking at the for infantry, it is -2. Yeah. So 5 usually, 3 now.
Yep.
3 dice.
3 4 5.
So the only thing would be a retreat, which it's interesting to me that a town. Yeah, a town does not cancel a retreat. That's very interesting to me. And that is a retreat I have to eat. Away I go.
Yep.
You've lost Unterleichling because of all that shooting.
And my Austrian line is going against your French cuirassiers. I know I totally mucked that up.
That's all right. I know what you meant. Unhappily. 5 dice.
What do I need?
You want 3s.
I got a 3. And
That's
3
good.
5s and a 1.
How many 5s?
3.
Oi. Okay, because those are retreats. First of all, you kill.
Your leader doesn't help?
Well, he does. He cancels 1. These guys cancel 1 because they support, but that's still a third retreat. When you got through the armor, I guess. You got through the shields. You got through the shields, but even before I can cancel that, I've got to do a leader check because you did cause a casualty. Those are my cuirassiers. I didn't want them to be driven away that way. That makes me unhappy. Oh, that's right. They get to ignore a flag for free because they're cuirassiers. Yeah, so they get to sit there, but I do have to check for him. No boxcars, please. All right, he's fine. So yeah, you pinged one of them off. I'm not too nuts about that. That was a good round for you.
Highly disappointed by the lack of hits there.
Yeah, there could have been more hits. No disputing that.
Especially the last round. All right. I'm going to go ahead and draw a card.
Yeah, I think we're done clowning. We're going assault right flank. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's basically everybody on the right flank. But it is 6. So that's how many cards I get. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Yep. I just can't. Saint-Hilaire. Look at this. Saint-Hilaire hasn't moved. That's really annoying. All right. Hi, how you doing? All right. We're going to start shooting here. My French lights that moved. 3s. So they roll 3 dice. They'll shoot straight ahead of themselves. At your line infantry. Pow. Oh, there we go. That is 2 hits and a retreat. Now you can ignore the retreat because you are supported.
All right.
But that is 2 hits. So they went. Now this. Boy, what am I going to do? All right. Yeah, we're going to come this way. These cuirassiers are going to come here. So the question before you is, do you form... Now, you do not have to form square necessarily. You are Austrians. And Austrians get a very special toy called the battalion mass. They're going to use this really late into the period. Charles develops it. Got to go get the rules for it. Give me one quick second. Come on now. There we are. In 1807, the Archduke Charles created the battalion mass. The Austrian line infantry was trained to form a solid square, which differed from the traditional hollow square. When a player chooses to have an Austrian line infantry unit form this mass, the attacking cavalry player will not get the command card at random from the hand of the player. Instead, a battalion mass counter is placed on the infantry unit's hex to indicate it is in square. All other unit in square rules still apply to the infantry unit in a battalion mass square. The total number of battalion mass counters that may be used in a scenario at one time is limited to the number of command cards you have. So you have 4, so you could certainly do it. What that means, and the way it works, if you choose to form square, we do not have the exchange of melees that we would have otherwise had. Instead, you will form yourself into, like I say, battalion mass or square. What does square do? You gotta like this. When a cavalry unit has forced the infantry unit to form square, the infantry unit will first battle with 1 die. The maximum number of battle dice you can ever roll is 1. If you roll a flag, you bounce me away from your square. If you do not eliminate me or bounce me, I then get to attack you with 1 die. You are not allowed to leave that battalion square while I'm adjacent to you. And yes, you are more vulnerable to attacks from artillery. An infantry unit in square, because it cannot move, loses 1 block for each retreat it must complete. So you're stuck there too. You are an adjacent support. And you battle with 1 die. So I put it to you. Do you wish to form the battalion mass?
Yes.
All right. You see, I gave you a bunch of counters right here.
Oh, are those these here? We're in the square.
They're these circles.
Ah. I saw these square cards down here. That's why I was thinking that was.
You are a battalion mass. There you are.
All right.
All right. Roll 1 die. You want to roll either a 3 or a 5.
6.
All right, doesn't count. So that's the only thing that hits. Oh no, I'm sorry, that does count. You do get to kill me there. So you have killed one of my dudes. I'm mad about that.
Now, do you have to check for your leader?
I sure do.
Okay. I'm slowly picking this up.
Sure. I'm good. I get to go after you with 1 die. Nothing. Oh no, that's a retreat. So you lose a dude.
Yeah. And I got to go 2 squares.
No, you can't move.
Oh, I can't move.
That's right. You owe me 2. That's right. You owe me 2 guys. Because you can't move. You're in this big...
Because I'm in the mass.
Yep, you're in this big mass.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, what am I going to do? Am I coming up that hill at you? So I get to roll a grand total of 1 die. Bugger. No, we're going to hang out. We're done. Shoot. Now, I'm just sending these lights up after you. You get 1 die. Right. Go for it.
Or
nothing. All right, I get 1 die on you.
So you get 3.
Nothing.
Flag.
Flags are 5s.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Do I send the cuirassiers? No, I don't. Nope, not risking those boys. So you have formed square up on this hill.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Your turn. Let me get a card.
All right.
Just looking at my... You may proceed, sir.
Yep. Looking over a couple of things here real quick.
Of course. Got 9 people watching. Nice. Hi, everybody. I'd be curious to those who watch, do you like it? You like Commands and Colors Napoleonics? I think this is visually awesome. I really do. And to give you an idea of the scale, this table is big. This is nearly... oh, geez. Help me out. Yeah, this is almost 9 feet across in scale.
All right, so let's look here at the Assault Center.
Ooh.
Just want to double check.
4.
Yep.
Nice choice.
So, this Austrian line is going to activate, shoot at your French light here in the village again.
All right.
This Austrian line, what's left of it, is going to shoot here at your French light, or shoot, activate, along with this Austrian. And then that leaves me 1 person to move.
Got a lot of baseline dudes back there.
Yep. Yeah, I got some grenadiers, and they can move 2 or 1, correct?
Yep.
I'm going to advance them up here some. All right.
Commence your shooting.
Actually, yeah, I'll leave them. Okay, so we will go with my Austrian line. They are going to shoot your French here on the left side.
5 dice. 1s and 2s. 2 hits.
2 2s, a 3, and 2 6s.
3 is nothing. 6s are nothing because it's not melee. Still a good shooting. Next.
All right. That was these. Austrian line here to shoot your center right.
So we got with 2. I imagine it's still 2, or is it 3? 2 fellers left. That's 2. Yep.
2?
Yep. 2 dice. Oh!
1 and a 2.
Oh, that's a very high level.
You pissed them off earlier.
I guess so. they took my shooting amiss. Oh my goodness.
Yep. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then these guys are shooting here at your lights in the village.
I believe that's a -2, so 3 dice.
2 1s and a 3.
Wow. Yeah, you came after me on this turn. Don't like losing that much light infantry. That's rough. Good play.
All right. Your turn, boss.
Thank you kindly. Yeah, right back at you. Attack center. 3. 1.
Hey, Jim,
Yeah.
go ahead and keep going. I'll be right back.
Cool. Oh, mercy. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? 2. I cannot sit here forever and wait for him. I gotta evolve the battlefield, right? To borrow some jargon. All right, let's make a record that these fellows moved into the trees, so they don't get to shoot 4, they get to shoot 2. They're going to shoot 2 over here at these Austrian line. 2 dice. It's 1 in a retreat, which he can't ignore. He shot, he moved and can do nothing. But he can do something, and he's going to try to finish this guy off. 4 dice, halved to 2, 2 dice. Same deal. Pow! Come on. Those are sabers, which are bupkis. That's it. Get a card. I get. Okay. I understand there are those who do not like the commands and colors system because it can lock you out, but...
I'm back.
So what happened was, these guys came up, shot you here, and brought you down to 1.
All right.
These fellers shot at you and couldn't hit the broadside of a bus.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Or, what's the line from Borderlands 3, my favorite character, Flynn? You couldn't hit a bull in the arse with a banjo. So, that's it. I've drawn a card. It's your turn.
All right. Let's try this Elon card.
Well, here we go. Time to party. So you're going to roll
So
4 dice, and you're going to hope to match units that are out on the field. Let's see what you get.
12,
So
15, 16.
Nope, it's not a total. It's the individual dice. So this 1 is an infantry.
Yep.
And this 3 is a cavalry. The 6s, as sabers, are nothing, unfortunately. So you get to move 1 cavalry and 1 infantry. You can give an order anywhere on the field. And that unit, when it does whatever it does in an attack, will get an extra die.
All right. So, my cavalry is going to be these chaps.
Son of a gun.
And my infantry are going to be these lads.
All right. So they both get a +1, whatever they do. Where do you want to go?
All right. So the infantry I just moved is going to fire straight ahead here at your line.
What do you get when you're halved? Because you did move. You did move.
Yep.
So when you move, you are 2. So now you're 3. 3 dice.
One, 2, and a 4.
I hate you a lot.
Now you know how we feel playing against Felker.
I'll tell him you said so. And that, my friend, is for you.
You know he will laugh about that.
He will. You know he loves it. He really does love it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so...
Taking all of us old men to task.
I'll tell you what. All right, so that's a good kill for you. Well done. Up here.
All right. Yep. And I have a leader.
Yeah, the leader doesn't help in this instance.
He does not help?
No.
Okay.
But we're going to look at this hill situation, because I forget what it is up and down. Boop.
think it's -1 each
It's,
way.
yeah, -1. You are quite correct. -1 each way. However, what are your 4? You're at 4, aren't you?
Yeah. It's interesting. Am I looking at the right one? Nope. I'm looking at Prussian. Austrian. Light cavalry. 4. Yep.
I'm just looking at cards.
So -1, but then +1 for the Elan, so I still get my 4 dice.
I'm debating something. Give me a second.
Okay. Oh, yes, because you can evade.
I can't. I can't usually
can't?
because I'm heavy. You're light. But I have a card, and I'm debating playing. Yeah, I'm going to. It is leader orders a fallback. It works exactly like evasion does. So I got to go back 2. But you do get to roll your 4 dice, but now only the only 3s hit.
And no 3s. Well, hey, you know what? I got a 1 and a 2 that equals 3, and a 4 -1 equals 3.
So, yeah. Now you can take that ground. If you wish to.
Now, if I leave him here, are they considered supporting that Austrian line? No,
well, right now,
because
yeah, he is supporting the line, but he's still short another support.
Right. Yep. I'm going to leave my cavalry sit right there for now.
Yeah, I thought you might. Ridges are nice. The story of this part of the battlefield is really awesome. There was a Napoleon at one point sitting right. He's over here, but he tells the King of Bavaria, "You will go up there and get rid of this bloody gun." Because there's a gun up here at the start of the battle that just drives Napoleon nuts. And this becomes a huge sweeping melee. That's one of the great moments of the battle. And when eventually the commander of this space is captured and brought to Napoleon, he says to Napoleon, "I hope we gave your majesty an excellent show."
And what did Napoleon reply?
Oh, he very much admired it. He admired the display. No two ways around it.
Yep.
All right, so you get a card.
I get a card. Yes, I do. Ooh.
I hate it. My son does a lot of that. Like,
where do you think I learned it from?
Ooh, yeah. All right, here we go. It's time for fire and hold. Take this.
What you got?
Issue an order to 4 or fewer infantry or artillery units. They get ranged combat with 1 additional die. They may not be adjacent to enemy troops. They may not move. So let's count it. And my guns are still parked roughly in Kansas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's do that. Let's begin with the big bat right here. I'm going to shoot these clowns. That is 5 dice coming right at you. And you couldn't hit the broadside. They literally hit nothing. They didn't even get a flag. This guy right here.
Ah.
They got nothing. That's amazing. Well done. Well done. That's
it was. We did nothing but stand there in our nice bright white uniforms. It was all up to you.
It was all up to you. You were at liberty to shoot our brains out, but you didn't. These French light, which will roll 3, 4, they will get 4 because they're lights. They stood. So 4 dice right here. I had hoped to be able to shoot somebody else, but I guess not. Because those goofballs... That's at least 1 hit. Wow! That is not the way that should have gone. So that was 1, 2. I get 2 more. These fellas are hopefully, with their 5 dice, going to be able to finish off this one guy. And they do.
Yep. Three times over.
Yeah, treble damage. All right, I'm going to go claim one of my markers. Give it. So we're 2 to 2 now, right?
Yes.
Okay. And finally, I'm going to rely on these lights. 3 dice, 4 dice, but minus 1 for firing in the trees, so 3 dice. 3 dice at those lads in the trees. Oh, there we go.
Ooh.
That at least wasn't dreadful. All right.
Yes, it was.
Oh my goodness. And you're up. Do it.
All right. Let's see. Let's try to rally some troops here.
Oh, you got something, do you? Ooh,
Yeah.
Get rid of let me get rid of my fire and hold real quick. I forgot to do that. Bad me. What you got?
All right.
Rally.
Got a rally card.
Okay.
Roll battle dice equal to command. The number of cards held in your hand, including this card. So that's 4. One block of this type. Oh, for each symbol.
Yep. Is restored. So yeah. There you go.
2 3s, a 5, and a 6.
5 and 6 don't count. The 3s are cavalry. So you get 2 horses back. Did you lose any?
Yeah, I only lost 1. I was only down 1, so.
All right, where's that?
Right here.
Let me give you that back real quick. Once again, so much easier. Is that it?
Yep.
Are these units ordered? Yes, this unit is now considered ordered if you wish to.
Oh, he can do something?
Yep.
That's in play. I'll fix it.
It's all right.
And I drew my card already, so if you wish to...
All right. Well, let's not fool around. Cavalry charge. I just drew this card, so I'm looking forward to making this work. 4 dice, everybody gets a +1. Guard heavy would get better, but I don't have any guard heavy. So here we come. 1. Two. Three. Four. Yeah. All right, the big one is, well, let's go here first. You forming square, are you?
I'm sorry, against which one?
This
Oh,
here,
that
these
one?
lights, yeah, you going to form battalion mass?
Sure. Why not?
All right, give me a bounce roll, 1d6.
What do I need?
1d6, you bounce me on a, that's not it, that's a gun.
Nope.
You would have hit me on a 3, you would have bounced me on a 5.
Yep.
So
Of course, I go right down the middle.
You bracketed it, yeah. I get to go 1 die back at you. And that kills you.
Yep.
They tried valiantly to form square. Didn't work out that way.
They saw that cavalry coming through the pass there, and
Hi, how you doing? Now the only question I've got is whether I keep my bonus throughout the charge. Here we go. Oop. Order cavalry. The entire turn. Good. I'm coming up the hill for those guns. Hill 1 up. So that washes 4 dice. 4 dice coming right at your guns. I think the saber is a kill, and that the 4 is the artillery, so I missed on that. I assume I hit on that saber. Please tell me I do, otherwise this is going to hurt. French light cavalry. Melee hits on sabers. Good. So that kills a gun, but you get to shoot back. You get to melee back. What is your melee with 2?
Foot artillery.
That's foot guns.
Melee 2 is a 4.
Melee, yeah, you're still. Oh, ow! Does the hill matter?
And I'm on a hill.
Does the hill benefit or hurt or any such to you?
Nothing.
Correct. Nothing. So 4 dice.
What do I need?
I'm a 3. You're staring at a 3.
Yep, that's right. 1.
1 hit.
And
that
1
is
5.
Also a retreat, which I cannot ignore. It's rather dramatic. All right. So that happened.
Yep.
All right, now uphill. Here we go. This is going to be 4. You may evade if you wish.
You going against these guys? Is that correct?
Yep.
And you have a penalty of 1 attacking, though, correct?
Right, but I get a +1 because of that card. So I'm rolling 6. So I'm going to be rolling 5 dice.
Right. Does my leader provide a bonus?
He does not. He provides support against flags. That's what he does.
Okay. We will stay and fight.
Staying and fighting. 5 dice. 5 dice. I need 3s to hit you. 6s kill you. 6s hit 2. Let's see what I get.
Ooh.
That is 2 hits and a retreat, which you can't ignore, though. So that is 2 hits. And that is going to require a leader check for Clenau. 2d6. Yep. Only boxcars kills him.
Nope.
He's fine. Back at me. 2 dice, so I'm assuming that's 2. Yeah. For your light cav?
Yes.
Okay, 2 dice.
Is that right? 2 dice?
Yep. 2 dice, you need 3s or 6s. Retreats count too.
It's 4 and a 6.
That's a kill. Don't like losing cuirassiers, I don't mind saying. Do I want to? No, I'm not an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Do not be Marshal Ney at Waterloo. Do not do that. All right.
Oh, come on.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Your turn.
All right. I'm going to use this because I get a feeling I won't be able to use it next turn.
Oh, mercy.
So,
yeah.
I've only got 2 artillery units to do anything with.
Right.
So I can may move up to 3 hexes and not battle, or they may not move and battle with 2 additional dice.
Yep.
So we'll just make this simple. These guys here are going to move first.
Okay.
Why didn't you grab all of them? 1, 2. No. We're only going to go this far up the hill for now. And then these guys over here on my left are going to shoot at your light cavalry.
Yeah. So that's
And he gets 2.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's going to be, what, 3-2, right? So he's going to get 4? What does he get? Because he's down to 2.
Yeah.
Foot artillery, 2 dice. Yeah, it's only when you're down at 1 block that you get really nailed down. So it's 3, 2, 1, 1. So it's melee. Ooh, melee 3. So 5 dice. Yeah, well played. Well played.
2 2s, a 1, a 4, and a 6.
6 doesn't count. No, nothing. That's nothing. Wow.
Yeah, I needed 3s.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a miss. Holy cow.
All right.
All right, you get a card.
Now, just out of curiosity,
Yep.
can I play a red card now? Or
depending on the card, but sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
If I do this one,
There you go.
I'm just trying to figure out if it does me any good to play it, but I think if I read this card right, I can take this light cavalry and I can move them up here next to this leader.
That's correct.
As long as they're not up on the...
That's correct. Where did my light cav is going? Where did you come from?
And I don't get a red card back,
You do
right?
not. You do not.
Yep. All right. Your turn.
Yeah. We're going to probe in the center. 2. 1. Stop it. 2.
Coming into the center now, are you?
Sooner or later, we got to do something about this. Oh shoot!
Close to my gun.
And I forgot I didn't take one. I control Unterleichling, which gives me one of these bad boys.
Oh yes.
Do you control Oberleichling? You do.
Yes.
That's for you. You get one of mine. So let me bring you one.
Gimme.
All right. Where are you keeping them? Over there. Good.
What about Ober's?
That is only for me, and it's a permanent if I ever bloody well get there.
Yep. Oh, you will. You just got to get through the meat of my defenses first.
I was gonna say there's a lot of angry Austrians between me and that. My goodness. All right. Yeah. So these guys stayed put, and these guys moved. So the guys that moved, or the guys that stayed put, will go first. Der boys are gonna shoot at these. Yeah, these guys right there. That's 4 dice. One retreat, which you can ignore because you are supported.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 2 dice here. Also nothing. That was
cool.
Depressing.
We like.
That was. I bet you do. That was depressing. Is what that was. Okay, you are up.
All right. My artillery has a range of 5, correct?
Just want to take a look at the chart.
Am I reading
that
card
sounds,
right?
That sounds right. You're
yeah, range 5.
Yeah. It goes. What is it now?
All right. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha ha. You're going to hate me.
What are you doing?
I got another bombard
Oh,
card.
do you? Very
I
good.
do.
Away you
I
go.
just drew it.
I did well. Can't blame a
So-
fellow for using the cards he's dealt.
No. My 3 guns of foot artillery here is going to go. Let's see, I can probably only get to your French light here, right?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to see these guys.
Yep. Nope. I just wanted to make sure that.
So that's
Yep,
melee
so-
3. So if you're shooting from here to here, it's melee 3, 2, 1. So, oh, jeez. Yeah.
Is that 6?
That's 3 dice.
3?
Yeah.
Even the.
It's
Did you count the 2 bonus?
Yeah, that's the only reason you're there. Because otherwise, the way it goes,
Okay.
you're here, right? So it's melee 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
So it's 3 dice.
So 3 dice.
Mhm.
3, 4,
A
5.
retreat, which I can ignore.
All right.
Take that.
And this artillery against your light cavalry.
Melee 3, so 5.
See if we can do better than last time.
Right.
3 3 or 2 3s. No, 3 3s.
Wow. Rolled all the horsies.
Too bad that wasn't your Crusaders.
Yeah, I bet you might have liked that too. There you go.
Yeah. We'll take what we can get. We won't be too greedy.
It's just not.
Oh.
Just not. Just not. It's killing me. Alright. We're going to assault in the center. 6.
Assault Center 6.
Yeah, so that means 6, because I got 6 cards. 1,
Yep.
2, 3. 4. 5. 6. Yes. Okay. These two did not move. Everybody else did. This guy shoots here again. Can we do better this time?
All right.
With 4 dice? Just checking my... yeah. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Good. 4 dice. Right here. There we go. 2.
Two. Got him.
Alright, these are going to be halved. 2 dice this way. Come on, step up. That's 2 retreats. You can ignore 1, but you can't ignore both.
Okay.
Takes you back 2.
2.
Yeah.
All right, give me just a second. I can't quite see the map. There we go.
And then these fellers are going to shoot into the trees for 1. Oh, look at that.
Oh, you got one.
Somebody was having a sandwich and got his brains blown out. Pew! Ow!
I went for water.
Yeah, went looking for water, I guess. I almost got run over by a combine right up here, but that's another story. Well, today this up here
City people.
is all farm. Oh, that dude was giving me the worst look. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, but yeah. Yeah,
Gotta love city people.
we are funny. You're up.
All right. What to do, what to do, what to do. I'm thinking here.
The French have not surrendered yet, Brant. Thank you very much. We're doing just fine.
Yeah, the French surrendered.
You
These aren't
did.
by you, French. Let's see if that wakes him up a little bit.
You tell him. Yeah. What Mike said. Yeah.
Remember, Barrows was is an Ohio boy. All right. I guess I got to play a card, huh?
You do.
No probe right flank. And I can move 2 units.
Yep. Oh, wow. We're actually going to get something done over here.
1. And I can still shoot after I move, correct?
Yeah, you just get that lowered.
Yep.
That lowered effectiveness.
That's okay. I'm just going to move these guys up here. So, it be your turn.
I'm just sending out a tweet with one of our pictures. There we go. All right, so you brought up these guys here.
Mm-hmm. And these guys here, right behind them.
Two. Yep, no shots. All right, my turn. You got a card, yeah?
Yes, I did.
All right. Probing the center for 2.
Yeah, I just did not remove my card from the board earlier.
Yeah, let's keep this. Come on, keep it simple, stupid. 1, this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, this guy here. This guy's going to hit somebody. I swear, he's going to do it. He
Not only hit, but he's going to cause a retreat.
He has shot 8 times and hit nothing. Let's make it 12 and see what happens. 3. There we go. Sooner or later, that worm was going to turn. And my other shot is here. 3 dice into there. I now regret my decision, but what are you going to do? One. Bravely holding the forest. And you're up.
All right. Scout the center.
Okay.
Our Grenzers are going to shoot towards your French line.
5 dice.
Two sixes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
It's a hit and a retreat, but I can ignore the retreat.
Yep.
That is a hit. Very good. Now you get the 2 cards. Pick one.
Yep. Ooh, that did work.
Yep. You all set? Did you get a card?
Yeah, I drew 2. I'm reading the 1 here.
Oh, got it.
discard this one. Your turn, sir.
All right, fire and hold. 4 or fewer. I get 1 additional die. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 2 boys in the trees, and these guys next to them. So it's this line right here. We'll begin over here. 5 dice at those guys. Finish him. Can't do it. That is how. Oh, I think I just. Oh no, you know what? You're gonna get away with it because you suck. If I see correctly, that's a hit and 2 retreats. But the minute you hit this leader, that cancels a retreat. So, retreating back, you have to go back 1, 2, and he cancels the other one, so you live. Very frustrating. What am I gonna do? So he pushes him back. This guy here now. 5 dice, but into a town, so 3. One hit.
2, 1.
Shot me some Grenzers. Here also, 3 dice. Plus 1, 4, minus 2, 2. Wait. I'm going to wait on this shot. I want this shot first. 5 dice into those trees. But minus 1 for the trees, so 4. That is 2 retreats. Which you cannot... Yeah, that's going to kill him.
Yep.
Alright. Way to go.
Oop. Sorry, you wanted to lead them.
Yeah.
I'm used to some games where we're putting them off on the side. And
of course. Yeah. Alright. Which leaves me free to shoot these 3 plus 1, 4, minus 2, 2 into the Grenzers. One.
I'll
take it for sure. That was profitable. So what are we at now? The score is 4-4. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mercy me. Your turn.
All right. Center. Assault center.
Attack in the center for 3.
So I'm going to advance these guys up. Boom. We'll advance these guys 1. And activate my Grenzers.
Here they come.
So, my Grenadiers that just moved, they can still shoot, correct? Just at a reduced?
Correct. Well, they can move 1 and shoot, and 2 and not shoot. Depends what you do with them.
Right, they moved 1.
All right.
They shoot at a 3.
Grenzers that move. Grenzers are special, I know that. Grenz, move. How many you got? 4 guys? 4 stands?
Yep.
Yep, 3. So where are you at?
Right here.
All right.
Did I lose 1 because of range?
Nope. So these Grenadiers?
Yeah, Grenadiers, excuse me.
Okay, they move just the 1, yeah? Okay.
Yes.
Grenadiers, what do they get? Grenadiers, when they move, shoot at 3. Very nice.
Yep. 2 and 2 3s.
1 hit.
All right. These Grengers are going to shoot at your French line.
All right, 2, but they stood, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they did not move. Grenz, 2 stood.
3. No.
3 dice, yep. You're right.
Yep.
3 dice.
Yep. I was right, but I was reading the wrong column. 1 and a 5.
And I can ignore the 5 because I am supported.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's all I have.
It's getting thin. It is getting thin out there.
It's like the top of my head.
But hey, I got you beat there. If I recall, I got you beat there.
I don't think. Well, yes, if you consider you have more hair.
Yes. All right, you got your card?
Yes. Oh, no. Dragoon Commander says there appears to be a lack of dragoons on the board.
Yeah, we got a boatload of dragoons at the epic battle we're going to do over the holidays, where we're going to get 8 yahoos throwing troops at each other. All right. So you got your card now? No, you're good?
Yes,
Cool.
I am good.
Cool. All right. All right, leadership. I'm calling out my leaders. Everybody with a leader gets to do something. They get 1 extra die if they battle with their leader present. Just not doing that. I am not. I am doing this. Troop. Activated. Yeah, I guess all that is going to be for 1 die roll. Jeez. Alright. Here's what it is. Yeah. This guy right here would have been 2, but now it's 3. I'm going to shoot across. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm shooting over here. 3 dice. Fire at the big brigade. Here we come. That is a retreat which you can ignore because you have a leader. Talk on it.
Yep.
Not a whole lot of goodness there. Let's get a card out of it. You're up.
All right. Robe Center. 2 units. So I'm going to activate my Grenzers, and I'm going to activate my Austrian line right here with the leader.
Ooh, very nice. All right, go for it.
So my Grenzers are going to shoot here at your French line with
3 dice.
See if we can put them out of our misery.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Probably won't. Oh, yes, we do.
All gone. All right, that's a block. Giving you the lead.
And these guys are going to shoot at your French line.
5.
6, 5. 1, 2,
2 hits.
and
2 hits.
darn.
A lot of swords. That would have been an ugly melee.
Uh-huh. And you have to do a leadership check, too.
I sure do. Who you got there? Ooh, Saint-Hilaire. Wait a minute.
St. Hilary?
He's fine. He's fine. He's all right. He's good. You get a card.
Yep. I like this. This moves along pretty quickly.
Oh yeah. And it's
Your
clear.
turn, sir.
Not a whole lot of guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Attack flank. I've been waiting for this card for about 100 freaking years. Oh my goodness. But you're still not.
You get what? Is it 2 units or 3 units on each flank?
It's 2 and 2.
2. Yep. I would just zoomed out too far to see it until
1 there. two there. I forgot about those guys. You punched them back 100 years ago. They wound up camped.
Yeah, they got some wine, some cheese.
Yeah. Okay, so here I get to tell the funny story. See if I can orient. Yeah, that's right. Down here, there's another map of it, but down here, south of there, there's a beer hall that is actually still there. It's in ruins, but it's still at the battlefield. And I have never so wanted to violate the signs that said, "Do not go in here, it's dangerous." You kidding me? An authentic 1809 beer hall, I could see what that was like. Oh, so cool. All right, so I'm going to activate.
If it's that old and that deteriorated, you may have been highly disappointed.
I still wanted to go inside. I just wanted to see a sense of the size.
Yeah.
What is it, proportionally. All right, here, these guns, which have done bupkis, are going to move up. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And then these guys are going to shoot. So the only thing that's going to happen as a consequence is these lights are going to shoot out for 3 at... They're going to shoot at your infantry.
Okay.
I got to check. I think the only bonus you get shooting is when you do it with artillery. It is really, really disturbing how long it is taking to get my bloody guns up there. Can I say that?
Napoleon would not be happy.
No, he would not, now that you mention that. Yeah, I got nothing. So it's 3, but -1 for uphill, so 2.
Especially him being an artillery officer.
Yep.
Oh, you got one.
That's actually a retreat, which you can ignore because you are supported.
Yes.
So that was nothing. That was nothing. All right.
All right. Let's probe the right flank.
All right, go for it.
So I'm going to move these guys up 1. And I'm going to move these guys into here. And can the Austrian line shoot then?
No, you may not. Only
because only the light.
Lights. Yep.
Okay, so we're good there.
All right.
Get my card.
We're gonna probe the center. High on your flanks, gentlemen. 1. 2. This one first. 2 dice over here at those lines between that line between the trees.
Okay.
That's 2 hits.
Ooh, ouch.
And that's going to require Dedovich to take a leader check too.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you're playing with the devil there. But 4 dice into the 10.
What is that? I thought it was cat. I thought it was 2 1s.
No, it's 2 6s.
Oh, 2 6s.
Yeah, 2 sabers.
Ah, okay.
So these 4 shooting into Oberleichling. So it's 2 because they're in town. Wish that meant something. Sure doesn't.
It does. Means nothing.
Yeah, right. It means I missed well wide.
All right. Probe right.
You and the probing. There's a lot of probing.
1.
Oh, how are you doing?
2. Actually, can I adjust this guy here for a second?
Who's that?
Move him over here to this hex
Sure.
instead.
Sure thing.
All right. And he can shoot.
He can.
We'll shoot here at these French line over here with this leader.
2 dice.
Oop.
Ooh, 1 hit.
1 hit, you
And a
can ignore the
retreat.
retreat.
Right.
But you do need to take the leadership check, correct?
I do. Friant has to decide how he felt about getting shot at.
He brushed it off.
He didn't like it, but he did brush it off. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, our turn. Cavalry charge, 4 units. One, 2, 3. Strike. 1, 2, 3. Like that. It's 1. 2. Three.
Is this considered melee?
Yep.
Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cavalry has no shooting ability. Dragoons notwithstanding. All right, so that was 4. This guy did nothing. This guy right here. Light to light. It's going to be 5 dice.
We both get 5.
You get 4. I get a plus
get
1
4.
because of the cavalry charge card.
All right. Okay.
Well, no, you don't get to roll yet. You got to wait till you got to wait for the casualties. So
Gotcha.
1 kill. So you're going to roll off 3.
3.
Because gosh knows I didn't kill you. 3 and you
2,
hit,
a 5, and a
You
6.
hit 1.
Yep.
One each. All right. Now this is what you got.
Oop, wait. Sorry,
You
grabbed
got
the wrong card. Can I use that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna use that over here, are you?
Oh yeah.
All right. That's a
I know you might have been thinking, why didn't I use it against your lights? But
no. I
guess these are both.
Yeah, they're both lights, but I still think it's the right. I think you did the right thing. I really do.
Well, no, these are
My
cuirassiers.
Yeah. So up and down is a -1 for us. So you've got 2 -1s. So you're rolling 1 die.
Yep. Not much, but hey, you never know.
It's a chance to punch me before the bad thing happens. Or you could evade, but
1.
nothing. All right, so I've got my cuirassiers are at 3. No longer the mighty force they once were. Four plus 1, 5, -1, 4. 4 dice. One hit.
And I got to roll for my leader.
It does require Clenow to take a check.
Ooh, playing with fire.
Come on in, let's get him. So this fight, man, these guys are in square, and this is actually what happened in the battle. I like that. All right. So
Do I need? I don't draw another card.
yes, you. Yes,
I think
you do.
I do draw a card.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
You get to draw a card first. In fact.
Yep. There we go.
I'd say that was a pretty good play of that, even if it didn't work.
Yeah.
I have my card.
I figured I didn't have cavalry to last much longer. I guess my only other bet would have been wait till this other light unit got hit with somebody.
Right.
But
it's your turn.
My turn. These guys are considered center. Is that correct?
Let me go back. Which guys?
Center or right?
These fellas here. They are both.
They are both.
They're allowed to move with both.
Okay. Let's try our own cavalry charge.
Oh, really? Look at that.
Oh, really?
Go for it.
Since they've only got 3 cavalry left anyways.
Sure, yeah. So, 1,
All
2,
right.
3.
Yep.
Nothing subtle.
So we'll
all
take
+1s.
these guys here on the left first.
All right. On the
Cuirassiers.
All right, so you're at
Cuirassiers.
4 + 1, 5, -1, 4.
I need 3s, right?
Yep, 3s or 6s.
1, 3.
I come back at you. I got 3, I believe. I'm typically +1 with these guys. Cuirassiers, yeah. So, 3, but -1, 2. That is a retreat, which you cannot ignore.
These guys go too? Yeah.
I'm not sure. Take a look. Because at Volker and I were kind of surprised that one of these units that you'd think would go 2 doesn't. Nope, it's only 1. Light cavalry only goes 1. Yep. Little surprising, given. I think it reflects the fact that they're actually higher quality troops.
That could be.
So.
All right.
Those guys going in?
Yep, might as well.
Okay. Well, that's
2 dice? 1 dice.
Not even. It's going to be 1 + 1, 2. Yeah, it's 1 die.
Well, it's not 1. If it's less than 1, then we're not rolling.
Right. And nothing.
Yep. And then these
I get to come
lads
back.
here.
I get to come back.
Yep.
3 -1, 2 again. That's a kill. So he's dead now. This is a 1d6 for Clenow.
Three.
He lives. And he goes back here. You can...
Do these guys?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I do
All
not
right.
get to take around, but I do get a marker.
You do get a marker.
We're
Back to being tied again.
Yes, we are.
And these guys will make their assault.
All right, that's 4.
One, two,
Ooh.
2 3s.
Ooh, very nice for you. That was not what I wanted, to be sure. All right, well, I get to come back with a grand total of 1.
I guess you force a retreat.
I do not.
All right.
Oof.
That was it. I drew my card already,
That
so
was
you're set to go.
That was quite the scrum.
Cavalry charge and counter charges going on.
Yeah, like I said, it was a great swirling battle. I rather like that part of it. I'm making I'm making a decision as
Oh,
to
that's
whether
fine.
or not I'm thinking of something stupid. I it's entirely possible I am. But Jeepers Creepers. Those clowns being in square, I do swear. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Bayonet charge.
Bayonet
I may
charge.
move up to 2 units, moves 2 spaces, and still melee.
Needed my melee cards back.
Yeah.
How many units could you move?
4.
Oh, I said. Yep.
2,
I thought
3.
you said 2.
No. I'm just gonna move. Anybody else? What are you clowns doing? Get up here. Alright. Nobody gets a bonus here, unfortunately, because I don't have any guard. But I do get some fights. Yeah, we'll start here. That is 5 dice for me.
Okay.
Because we fight, but it's -2 into town, right? Right. Pretty sure infantry. Yeah, 2. So 3.
Yep.
3 dice at those Grenzers. Come on, boys. Finish this up. That was not what I had in mind. That is a retreat which you can ignore. Arg. Grenzers come back.
I think I get 2 dice, correct?
I'm
Did I read
guessing.
that correctly?
I would think so. 2 Grenzers, 2 dice. That sounds right. We have a
Melee 2. Yep.
Go for it.
Yep. No bonuses for being in town or anything.
Nope. A huge bonus for being in from a defensive perspective.
Ah.
That's a kill. Do Grenzers hit on sabers?
No.
Okay, that is not a kill. Whew. Nothing. So,
all right.
So that was a slapping fight. Well done for us. These guys are going to do the same thing. 3 dice in.
All right.
Amazing. Just amazing.
I get 2 dice again.
Yep. Wow. That's a hit. Oberleichling is proving resistive. 2 dice check for Saint-Hilaire. He's fine. And now here, 5 dice over here against Dedovich's men. 5 dice.
Ooh.
2 kills and 2 retreats. You may ignore both.
Okay.
Because
and
you have
you
have Dedovich and these 2 Grenzers. But you must make a leader check.
And so now I get 1 dice, right?
Well, first you have to do the leader check.
Oh, that's right.
He's fine.
And he's good.
1 dice.
And then gets 1 dice. 1.
And that's a hill. Jeez. Well, that one went better, I'll say. Your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Can Grenadiers shoot if they move into a woods?
Nope.
No.
It's lights only.
All right. So we will do our own attack center. And we will activate these lads.
Okay.
Activate these lads.
Mm-hmm.
And activate the grenadiers.
All right.
So let's go with these Austrian lights here in the back, shooting at your French line with De Roy.
All right, so that'd be 3 dice for them, I would say. Or check it out, would you? It might be
Yep.
4. Be 3 or 4. Because you stood.
Roy got. Yep. Yeah, I stood. Austrian stand 3. 3 is 3.
3 dice. Over here at DeRoy.
A 2, a 3, and a 5.
1 hit and 1 retreat.
So 1 hit.
Don't get rid of the flag, dummy. Okay. DeRoy checks his health.
Grenadiers that stood. There's 4 of them. 4 dice.
4 dice over
Going
here.
against the same chaps here.
They can't see.
I'm sorry.
The Grenadiers can't see. Because you've got
these Grenadiers here.
Those Grenadiers. Those guys are 4 dice. Okay. 4
Yep.
dice. That's all of them. That's a wipeout.
That's a wipeout. Wipeout! And he gets 1 dice.
Yep. First, I give you a flag.
Oh, yes. We like our flags.
6.
Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Oh, yeah. 1 dice. How's he feeling? 1 die. Oh, he's fine. He'll go.
He's wondering where all of his friends went.
Where'd you
But...
Ah! There we go.
All right. So now these Grenadiers can shoot here at these French line here, or they cannot.
They can. Yes.
Okay. So 4 dice.
Yep.
A 2, a 3, a 4, and a 6.
Okay, that's 1 kill. DeRoy. DeRoy better check. DeRoy better check his hat for bullet holes. Checking him. Is he okay? He's fine. He's fine.
All right. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
It was just 3. Yep. And I have my card.
Bayonet charge.
You and your bayonets.
Oh, you know what though? No. Mm-mm. Yeah. Just looking. Seeing that this is what I want to do, and I think it is. Yep. Give them the cold steel. I issue an order to all units adjacent to the enemy. Ordered units melee with 1 additional die. No ranged combat. They may not move before combat. Cavalry, infantry may take ground. Cavalry gets a break through move. So, let's start here. It's going to be 5 dice right there. Oh, that's right. And everybody considered adjacent is... There's a rule. There's a weird thing with this card. All units adjacent to an enemy unit when this card is played are ordered. This can get a little confusing, especially as melee takes place and enemy units are forced to retreat. We suggest that you mark all units eligible to melee before you start your melee combats. So I can move guys that are adjacent to enemy units. But if they move, they can't melee.
Mm-hmm. you have 1, 2, 3, 4 units next to my guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter. I think I'm just going to move what I got. So these guys here, 5 dice. Got him.
Got him.
So that is 1 for this. And Dedovich owes me a morale check. Or a leader check.
Fast.
Pass. Move him with those Grenzers. Hey, fellas, what you
Right
doing?
here?
Yep. The guy's right behind him.
Yep. There you go.
All right, so he went to go hid. All right, they did that. Now these guys. This is 4 plus 1, 5, minus 2, 3. 3 into there. Towns suck. I'm just saying it. Gotcha.
No, they don't. Not for you.
Huh. Gotcha.
I don't get to do a defensive roll on a melee,
no,
right?
No, because you're dead.
Yeah. That seems kind of weird on a melee.
If you wipe the guy out. It's actually very hard to wipe a guy out, honestly. And I will, of course, take that ground. Well, be 2. I'm going to take it.
Go for it.
2
Okay.
dice. 2 dice right there. Come on. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Make me proud. 3s. Oh, no. But that is a retreat, which you cannot ignore, which is 1 die back. Or 1 space back.
Get around here. Boom. There we go.
But I'm not going to chase you.
Oh, come on.
Nah. That's okay. You're good. You're good. We are both within. This is now precarious times. We have been bled white. I tell you. Your turn.
All right. Probe center. Let's see if our artillery can do anything against your French line here in town.
Okay.
And these grenadiers will also shoot into town.
All right.
So my artillery stand.
Well, shoot, that's going to be melee.
What is it?
That's
Yeah.
these are both melees, so that's what you got to look at it as. That's a lot of die, but howsoever, into a town, guns are -1.
So 3.
Yeah.
A 3 and 2 5s, which
Those
you
are-
can ignore 1.
Son of a gun. Well, I'm going to do that. Now you can't see me.
Ah. No, I can't move these guys now either, right?
Nope.
These grenadiers.
That's right.
And okay. So
That is going
that
to be it.
is the end of that. Well played.
Yeah, we retreat such as... It's pretty logical. I retreat such as you can't see me.
Yeah. What you drinking tonight?
Jack and Diet. How about you?
The Duck and Rabbit Milk Stout
Nice.
from Farmville, North Carolina.
Leadership. One. Well, it's everybody with a leader, basically. Ordered. Yeah, sit there. These cuirassiers. It's good enough. These lads are going to shoot here. 2
All right.
plus 1, because of the leader thing, so 3. A hit and a retreat, which you cannot ignore. Ooh, a shot. No, Grenadiers can, I bet. Check your Grenadiers. I bet they can ignore 1 flag for free.
Grenadiers, melee hits with sabers, ignore retreat 1.
Yep. So they're good there if they want to stay there.
All right.
Because these guys are coming out. That's 4 plus 1, 5. 5 dice on those Grenadiers. Wow. That is 1 kill. That's it. So what do they come back with? They attack, is that 3? Minus 2.
I'm sorry.
Your Grenadiers come back, they got 2 die. 2, 2, 2. 2 in melee.
Yes.
Yeah. 3. They get 3. 3 in melee, so minus 2, so they get 1 die.
I apologize. I was thinking too far ahead.
No worries.
Nothing.
Nothing there. All right, and these fellas stood 3 dice plus 1, 4 dice shooting here at the guys in the open. There's 2 hits. All right. Well, that was profitable. I liked it. And it's your turn.
All right. Assault right flank.
Okay.
And I believe I have 4
Correct.
units that I can move on my right flank.
Correct.
So these guys are going to move 1.
All right.
The next 2 here and here are going to stand. And these gentlemen here are going to stand.
All right.
So we'll start from the right.
Mm-hmm.
I got a block of 5 line.
These guys here usually would shoot 5, but because they moved, they shoot 2. The woods means they shoot 1.
Yep. And a 2.
Nice hit.
And this line here will shoot toward these guys over here. So they stood. They're a 3. And they shoot 3.
Mm-hmm. One hit.
1.
And I do have to take a safety check. Friant takes another one. He's good.
And this Austrian line is going to shoot straight ahead at your French line.
5.
Yep.
Youch.
Got him.
2. That's both. Oh, Friant. Let's dispense it. Yeah, you're going to grab
I got
that.
my flag.
You got it. All right. See how Friant feels. He's fine. Go back here. My goodness. 2 from victory there. Good card play.
And these Grinzers are going to shoot here at your French line.
Oh.
You forgot about them.
I did. Not lying. That's going to be 5 dice.
Yep.
1 and
1
2
hit
retreats.
and 2 retreats.
Okay, I'll get rid of that. And this is 1, 2.
And I get my card.
Well, I get to take back one of my flags.
Because you got the village here.
Yep. And I get to take one of yours.
And that's the game.
Mm-mm.
Oh, nope. Nope. I still have one
I'm
left.
one from victory. I'm one away. How do I get my one? There's these. Well, that's... There's no easy answers. But... bayonet charge. 4 units. 1. 2. 3. 'Your guys in square are peeving me. I want you to know that. I mean peeving. Definite peeving.
So can you bayonet charge with your artillery over there?
I cannot. I cannot.
I'm taunting you.
I understand that. I know. I'm just... yeah. And I got no guard infantry, so it's all straight rolls. All right, we're going to start here. That's 4 coming over here to your grenadiers.
Okay. It's 4?
Yeah, because I'm 3 when I'm 3, but I'm line.
Oh,
French,
yeah.
French gets that plus 1.
Yep. And you...
Does not do it. That's not it yet. But that but that's a retreat. Yeah. Grenadiers I think only go back 1.
You are correct.
Nothing for him to do. That's it for me. Your turn.
All right. Coordinated assault.
2-2-2. 1-2-1.
1-2-1.
Here we go.
So these guys. Oh. And then these Austrian grenadiers and this foot artillery.
So you're going to activate the guys that are in battalion square?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So they go. They get to roll 1 die, just so you know. Just like everybody else does. All right.
Okay.
So
and then these grenadiers.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what? Hang on a second. No, I'm not going to activate those guys. I'm going to take my cavalry here and charge into your guys.
I thought you might.
You had to think about that.
Thought you might.
All right. And then I have my grenadiers and my artillery here. And we'll use this Austrian line here.
What are they going to do? Just stay there and shoot at me?
Yes.
All right. Where do you want to start?
Well, we'll just start right here. So that's
4.
5.
-1 for the trees, 4.
Yep. One, two, three, 4.
Shut the front door. Those guys were sitting around making a pot of coffee, and just hell broke loose. Oh my goodness! So you took that one back. Did you get your flag?
Who? Yep, I just did. Who brought the Gatling guns?
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Wow.
50 years early.
Turned into a fine red mist.
All right.
All right, what you doing here?
Artillery shooting into the village.
Yeah, the thing about that, we're going first strike. We're going to go first. So that's
Okay.
4, uphill 3. Looking for 4s. That's 1.
1.
Okay.
All right. So I got 2.
Do you not have more than that? Foot artillery.
With my artillery?
Yeah, with that melee.
Yeah, I've got 2.
Melee,
4.
Got 4. Yeah, you got 4.
Yep.
But
I'm sorry. I was talking number of guns I had.
oh yeah, but you're meleeing into a town and downhill, so that's going to be. I think you just catch the worst of that. So the worst one is it's a 1 either way, so it's a -1. So it's 4-3.
Okay. It's not cumulative.
No.
3 4s.
Nothing.
All right.
You shot a lot of artillery, is what you did.
Yeah.
Let me get a card here.
Then these grenadiers. Now they can melee into the village, can they not?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yep.
It's 5-3.
And
They're 5. They're 5 in melee, right?
yes.
So
-1 for the village.
-2.
-2 for the village.
Yep.
So 3.
Yeah. It's getting into that village is a pain for any. That's why I hate it.
1.
2. 1. Yeah, you're right. 1.
Yeah, 1.
But that obligates Saint-Hilaire.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who did you take that from?
Oh, yeah, it's not.
No.
No, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah. No. That's okay.
Correct.
We're good. We're good.
So we do this.
You're used to me shooting at you, not
I am.
melee.
I am. Either way, though, that now means that.
So Kilroy has to take a hit or
a check.
A check.
Here we go.
You missed the Kilroy.
Whew. No, I caught it. I was with you.
Okay.
So there we go. So he makes it, and that's it. Yeah.
And I have a cavalry over here.
There you go.
And
3.
let's see, I have 3 light.
3 to that'll be 3 to 1.
I'm sorry.
That's you got. I get to roll 1 if I live.
Oh, yes. There's a 3.
And I don't. And I don't. Now this means you can take that ground and attack again if you wish.
Sure, why not? Go right up here into the village.
Let's deal with this. Now here's the crazy part. That's 1 for you. So now we're both on the threshold of winning.
Yep.
So
and we're over here.
Yep. Now you're going to catch a minus of what for that village? You're at town.
At 3.
Cavalry is a -3. So nope, you can't do it.
Yep.
You can't even attack. So you can take it back if you want.
Oop. Wow, even moved the building.
Yeah, that guy wasn't nailed down. Let me fix that.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pull him back for now. That's fine. All right, boss man, your turn.
Well, I've been sitting on this all game, and you didn't give me what I wanted to do until now. Counterattack. I get to do. I get to do what you just did. 1, 2, 1. See, now every chance to get shot is a bad one now. Because the next block is the win. 2 in the center. 1, 2. I'm going to shoot you.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you only got to get one of me and it's over.
Shoot here. There. Stop it. Okay. Here we go. Starting over on the right. I'll take a cheap shot at you over here. French lights over out to there. That's 3. Wow. Boy, I'm gonna regret that. Why do I think I'm gonna regret that? These guys here, these line which stood, we're gonna shoot there. 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. No. But a retreat, which you cannot. Up, that'll kill you. That's it.
No, he's a grenadier.
Oh, he's a grenadier. He can ignore the flag. He can ignore it if he wishes, or he can retreat just the 1. Unreal. Oh, you son of a... Come back here. Come back here. I am going to get you. All right, these guys. French line, 3 uphill, 2 on the guns. Got him. Those are sabers.
Yep, and that's the game.
Whew. So
Barely.
yeah. I mean, that was not that was not the slaughtering that my son put into me earlier today. Good game for your first one. So what do you think?
Yeah, nice. I like it.
Okay.
Moves along quickly, and
yeah. What time do we find ourselves?
I'm not always a big fan of card driven, but I'm getting more to like them.
I think the thing I like about Commands and Colors and always have is that, well, I've got literally hundreds of Napoleonic battles now, right? And as you've seen, we also have the really big tables where we can do some really sweeping type combats.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it does make you choose to fight. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that you can sit there for several turns and not have the card in your hand that you want.
Yep.
You know, it drives people nuts. But I think that's pretty good fog of war stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it also makes the replayability
yes.
a lot more.
Yep.
You know, and if you think about it, it's like you said. I mean, you wasn't guaranteed to get your messages.
Nope.
To and from.
So,
yeah,
no, this is good stuff. So this has been Saturday Night Fights. We look. I want the record to reflect. We got in a full game. Take that. We got in a full game. I really appreciate everybody that showed up to watch. Thanks a lot, Mike, for playing. This is a lot of fun. I love the system.
Thank you.
So I'm incredibly biased. But please, if you're interested in playing in these games, we have a forum on Armchair Dragoons. Come on out. Some of the folks have seen what I'm posting. A couple little highlights coming up. One of the reasons I wanted to teach Mike this game is we're going to have an epic game of Commands and Colors. Probably going to do Epic Eggmuhl, which I think is just such a lovely setup. So we're going to need 8 players. So that will be fun. We're also getting ready. We already have the Kriegspiel that Mike is playing in, the 1809 Flight of the Eagle Kriegspiel, but we're going to be doing a Snappy Nappy Kriegspiel in Tabletop Simulator. So if you would like to do that, yes, you do have to have Tabletop Simulator, but if you would like to do that, please come on over and check it out. We'd love to have you. But in the meanwhile, come on back for the next Saturday Night Fights, and everybody, please have a wonderful evening.